Okay, we're continuing with our example. And before we looked at question 1 all the way to question 10, we need to continue and finish questions 11 to 14. So let's start. Number 11. Insert a heading summary at the end of the table. So I'm just going to go anywhere to the bottom of the table here, and I'm going to type summary. Next, number 12. Calculate the total of all total values. Total values. Let's see. Total of all total values. Um, if I want to find the total of something, what's the hint here? If I want to find the total of something, I have to add. So I want to add all of the total values. Okay. So let's see on my spreadsheet here. Total, look all the totals here, right? So I want to calculate, I want to add all of my total values. Now I don't want to add the table heading. I want to add the values. So the values that would come up because of the formulas, the answers. So that would be F2 and F3, which is actually is a range. A range is a group of cells. So that'll be F2 colon F3. All right, so I know where I want to put what my formula could be. And if I want to add, we're not using, yeah, we want to add in this formula. So we need to write this formula somewhere, but we need a label. You can't just write a formula anywhere you want to. Just like we have a table heading for these, we want to have a label. So I'm going to write total of totals. Okay, and next it, I'm going to put a formula. So of course we start with an equal sign. F2 plus, oops, clicked in the wrong place. F2 plus, what was the next one? F3. Okay, number 13. Calculate the total of all profit total values. So profit total values, that's over here. I don't want the table heading. I want the values themselves. So that's these two cells here. And I want the total. So that's another addition. All right. Again, I need to have a label. So total of profit totals. Okay. I'm going to put my answer, my formula next to it, equal. Right. First one here is H2 plus, oops, H2 plus, next one here is H3. There we go. Nice. And number 14 is to save your work. Okay. Now, we have our total of totals and our total of profit totals. But F2 and F3 is a range, as I said. And a range can use a function instead of a formula. So if I wanted to change this formula into a function, how would I do that? So a function would have equal the function name. So if I'm adding something, I'm going to use sum, open bracket, range address. So my range address is F2 colon F3, close bracket. And that is how I would do a function instead. So let's try profit totals here. Profit totals is also a range. Therefore, I can use a function instead. So I'm going to change this into a function. Right? So you see that we can use a formula. We did. But we're seeing that there's a range address there. So it's possible to use a function instead. So equal sum H2 colon H3 close brackets. And that is the function instead.